I woke up during surgery and heard the doctors discussing how to cover up their mistake. I woke up during the appendectomy and heard Dr. Marcus say, "We need to get our story straight before he comes around." The anesthesia had worn off too soon. I couldn't move, couldn't open my eyes, but I could hear everything. My body felt disconnected, floating, but my mind was sharp and terrified. A woman's voice chimed in, noting that Brian was the type who'd ask questions. Marcus responded that they'd tell me everything went smoothly. Standard procedure, no complications. When the woman asked about the imaging, Marcus said they wouldn't mention it. What I didn't know wouldn't hurt me. My heart hammered. I tried to move my fingers, my toes, anything. Nothing responded. I was trapped in my own body, listening to them plan their cover-up. They kept working. I felt pressure, tugging, but no pain. The drugs had numbed me everywhere except my mind, which was racing. What had they done wrong? What were they hiding? The woman mentioned that my wife had called earlier, asking when I'd be in recovery. Marcus told her to say 2 hours, to give them time to finish the paperwork. Then, the darkness pulled me back under. When I woke up properly, Stella was sitting beside my bed. She looked exhausted, her eyes red. She asked how I felt, her voice soft with concern. The words came out slurred as I asked what happened during surgery, what went wrong. She frowned, insisting nothing went wrong, that it was routine, and wanted to know why I was asking. I told her I'd heard them, that I woke up during the surgery, and they were talking about covering something up. Stella's expression changed. She stood up, walked to the door, checked the hallway, then came back. "Brian, I need to tell you something," she said. I wanted to wait, but what did they do to me? She sat down and took my hand, assuring me the surgery was fine. But then she added, "Because he did your pre-op blood work yesterday, and he found something in the results, something I already knew about." I stared at her. She reminded me that I'd been tired lately, losing weight, that I thought it was stress from work, and wouldn't listen when she kept telling me to see a doctor. 3 months ago, I'd snapped at her for nagging me about my health, told her she was overreacting. She'd looked at me with this terrible sadness, and stopped bringing it up. "The blood work showed markers," Stella said. Her voice was steady, but her hands were shaking. She explained that Dr. Marcus wanted to tell me before the surgery, but there wasn't time, so he called her instead and asked what she wanted him to do. "Markers for what?" She was quiet for a moment. "Stage 3 lymphoma. They found it in the imaging when they were checking your appendix. That's what you heard them discussing, whether to tell you while you were waking up, or wait until you were fully conscious." The room tilted. I protested that it was impossible, that I felt fine. She shook her head, pointing out that I didn't feel fine, that I'd been exhausted for months and lost 15 pounds, that she'd been begging me to get checked out. I remembered her face that night, when I told her to stop hovering, the way she'd gone quiet, and hadn't mentioned it again. Stella explained that Dr. Marcus wanted to get our story straight, not about a mistake, but about how to tell me. He thought I might handle it better coming from her. Everything I'd heard in that half-conscious fog suddenly made terrible sense. The careful planning, the concern in their voices, the mention of Stella. They hadn't been covering up malpractice. They'd been trying to protect me. "I'm sorry I didn't listen," I said. Stella squeezed my hand. "You're listening now.